Hello. Good day. Cheers. This is Speak. Stop dancing, Shady. You already know I'm sad. It was a long yesterday for us. Well, not us, for me. On the far end, James Jones. How are you?
How are you, brother?
I've had better days.
I'm good.
I've had better days. George
Good
Taylor.
game. Yeah.
It was not.
I'm fine. We watched an all-time great battle.
Yep.
Hands were sweating down to the wire. Overtime. What's there to be sad about?
I want to sweat.
The Niners losing. LeSean McCoy, Eagles all-time rushing leader.
That's me. That is me. That is me.
That is you.
Hey, what did I tell you? My Chiefs, right? My Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, they champions. Hey, listen, I know they go well for you in Vegas. It did for me. Look, here's a token for you.
Can I get a little chip?
Cash that. Cash that. You won't be down no more.
Well, we got a lot to get to on this show. Patrick Mahomes named Super Bowl MVP, and Kansas City has won 3 Super Bowl titles in the last 5 seasons. Shady, I know it's little Mahomes magic. Little Mahomes.
Yeah, you like magic? Hold on, it wasn't enough magic for you last night?
No.
Can we see some more magic today, right? Brother, can I see you for a second? Can you see some magic? Are you gonna, wait, before you start, are you gonna make yourself like Brad Pitt? No? Oh my God. What's that? Oh, okay, Mahomes. Who's that, Travis Kelce?
Wait, hold on.
Keep going. Let me see Andy Reid. Gotta be way bigger though, way bigger.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? We got a little Mahomes magic on the
4 inches. We did it first down. What's he gonna do? Look, there it is. There it is.
Wait,
That's the Niners defense.
the anticipation.
Getting folded up. Are we going to overtime? Oh, there it is. That's
Andy Reid.
There you go.
That's Andy Reid.
We did need 3 of them. Now we need Chris Jones. Where's Chris Jones?
Oh, that was McCoy Hartman right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. They left. I almost said them. Hey, my man. Yo, you doing great, dog. You doing great.
Brad Pitt now?
Yo, you doing great. Just slide over there. You doing great. You like my. Mahomes. He kissed the snake.
Hell no.
Oh, yo. That's what you see. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes right
Hold
there.
on, where's James? Can we see James's seat? Please.
James, say y'all
What happened? The magician made James Jones disappear. I've never seen.
Yo.
I've never seen.
Nah, the Anaconda's gone. You come back. Anaconda's left. But look, it was like that. The Niners was winning, Niners was balling, and then Mahomes just started doing all that crazy tricks and all that. Fake this, fake that.
Oh, no.
Yo, we turned 3 dozen to a snake, and then he made James Jones
Where are the
disappear.
gloves, though? Should we be concerned?
Yo, you do got the Patrick Mahomes hairstyle a little bit.
Yo.
Hey, you a bad man.
Out of here.
Hey, come back real quick. Come back
in here.
Show the jersey a little. Show
Come
the
back in
jersey.
here.
So let the people see that jersey. See, this is why they brought you on set. You know why? Because the whole game looked like the Chiefs was gonna
Wait,
lose.
we got more going on?
And then Patty did some more tricks. Can we see some more? It's only the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course.
we got some else for us, Patty Mahomes.
All right. Let's do this. Feel better now.
Yeah, it looks
All right.
So there's one card in this deck of cards that's face up. I didn't talk to you before about what we might do.
I just
right?
met you.
Yeah,
Okay, we
literally just met.
right? So there's one card in this deck that's face up, the rest are face down. Hold on to this. I want to see if you can guess the card. I'm gonna send it to your mind telepathically. Which card are you sensing?
You played a lot of cards this weekend, Shady.
did.
Played a lot of cards this weekend.
You ready?
Yeah.
Bang! You want to know?
Yeah, say it so
Ace
everyone knows.
of hearts.
Ace
Ace
of
hearts, you want
hearts.
to keep that or change it? I'm gonna transmit the answer.
I'm ready.
Keep it?
I'm
Okay,
keeping
good.
it.
That's what I was
Ace of
transmitting.
hearts.
I'm
You
keeping
could
it.
have said any card. You said the Ace of Hearts, right?
what I said. That's what
I'll
I
go
said.
through and show you. Look, that's the only card that's face up out of the entire deck of cards here. Ace of Hearts. Look, it's the only blue card in the red deck, too.
Oh, you was
Somehow you
crazy.
knew that.
Wait, do y'all believe that? One more game. One more game. One more game.
Hold on, Shady.
One more card. That was crazy.
Let's talk about the game.
Hold on, Shady.
Shit, that was wild.
There's a lot of Mahomes magic on set. There will be a lot the rest of the day. But first off, let's talk about the Mahomes magic, Shady, that occurred on the football field. Shady, can you focus?
Now, hold up. America, that is not acted. That was not planned.
Nah.
This brother looked like Patrick Mahomes. He really did that. That's how I feel to be. That's how I feel to be the defense. You thought you had the game won, and then you lose. Wow, yo.
No, this definitely wasn't playing, because if I knew a snake was at the show today, I wouldn't been here.
That was
Shady. Mahomes, we just saw the magician, if you will, but the Mahomes on the football field, did Patrick Mahomes prove he's the most talented quarterback ever?
Of all time, yes. He can throw with all the best passers. He can run with all the best runners, right? He has all that in him. And then the best part about Mahomes is, no matter how big the moment is, how bigger the game is, he can always meet that intensity. And that's what he did. Anytime they needed to play, he was giving it to you. Anytime they had to make a drive, they were driving. They needed to score, they scored. He needed to run, he had to run, he ran. He needed to pass, he threw the passes they needed to throw. So I don't know how they want to gauge this conversation about Patrick Mahomes. It's like nobody wants to truly believe that this is his era. Tom Brady had his era for 20-some years. This brother over here with the good hair in Kansas City is his time, it's his era. Let's respect it, please.
Most talented ever, Joy Taylor. Did he prove that once and for all?
Yeah, I think all things considered, yes. A lot of what Shady just said. You know, we have the talent conversation all the time. Who's the most talented player in the NFL? Does winning matter? How much does your decision-making matter? And, you know, obviously we all agree Tom Brady is still the greatest of all time, and that will stay that way for a while. But when we're talking about talent, when we're talking about running, when we're talking about how you can throw the ball, how you can manipulate the game, how clutch you are, the decisions that you make, how you're able to operate the offense. I mean, we're going to get to Andy Reid in a little bit, but masterclass with the play calling.
Thank you, Joy Taylor.
To be able to execute that, you know, it's one thing to be able to have a coach put you in the position to win, but to go out and execute it, I mean, he's just incredible to watch. It's really a blessing as a sports fan that we're living in this era and get to see him play at the highest level in the biggest games and can come through every single time. It's remarkable, and I think all things considered, he's right now the most talented quarterback ever.
Yeah, when I heard this question, I was really, why are y'all doing me like this?
What happened?
Yeah,
Patty just won the Super Bowl.
Of course.
You gotta do it. You gotta keep it real.
Patty's a special football
Phenomenal.
player.
He's one of the most special.
I had him at my number 2, greatest of all time,
Yes,
when
sir.
you equate the wins and the Super Bowls and all that type stuff. But you said talent, correct?
Yes, sir, talented.
Make sure I answer this question the right way. The most talented quarterback that I've ever seen is Aaron Rodgers, period. Not saying Patrick Mahomes is far away from him, none of that. But when we're talking about talent, when we're talking about the young Aaron Rodgers at 28 years old, Aaron Rodgers is the best talent at the quarterback position that I have ever seen. From running the ball, from throwing the ball, any arm angle you want to throw the ball with, putting the football at any place on the football field that he wants to put the football. Aaron Rodgers was strictly special. I truly believe when Aaron Rodgers hit the scene, they was trying to find the next Aaron Rodgers. Well, they found him. He just went a little bit more than Aaron, and that's Patty Mahomes. But strictly talent,
Man,
Aaron Rodgers is the most talented quarterback
where
that
does
I've
he rank then?
Aaron Rodgers?
No, where does Mahomes rank if Aaron is the most
said 2.
talented?
2.
He said 2. He's chirping now.
Yeah. I ain't tripping. We're talking talent.
What did Patrick Mahomes prove to you last night in that victory?
Nothing. Patrick Mahomes is special. Patty didn't prove nothing to me. Patty has went on plenty of 2-minute drives, ball in his hands. When Patrick Mahomes got that football, I'm sure none of us up here said the Niners won. All of us up here said it's over for the San Francisco 49ers, ball in Patty's hands. When you talk about Patrick Mahomes and you talk about just the it factor, that's what Patrick Mahomes has. Patrick Mahomes is going to find a way to win the football games. That's why I put him as an all-time great, as number 2 quarterback in the National Football League ever, even in front of Joe Montana. That was my list. It was Tom Brady, it was Joe Montana. When you equate the winning, I mean, come on, man. Like, this game didn't go good for Patrick Mahomes all game long. The Niners' defense was playing really well. But as this game stayed close, we all knew when Patrick Mahomes gets this football, the game is over. And that's exactly what he did. Patrick Mahomes is special, man. It was fun to watch.
Shady, what did Mahomes, what did he show you? Obviously, we know how great he is, so we can all say that. But yesterday, in that game,
he proved to me yesterday that no matter who's on the field with him, no matter how good they are as a unit, as a team, he's going to find a way to win the championship. I never in a million years thought that this team that he has right now will win a championship. Yeah. Right? I mean, I doubted it last year when they got rid of Tyreek Hill. I'm like, a championship? And they win it that year, right? Okay, cool. The wide receivers played well all year, good offense. This year, they didn't look good at all, right? And then the way that they win, they don't ever usually win like that. They will always have a solid, good offense first.
Yeah.
The defense is always up and down. The defense was saving them all year. They saved them all game. And then they kept it around for Patrick Mahomes to win the game, and that's what proved to me like, yo, this dude can win with anybody. Because I'm thinking about next year, right? The wide receiver core is going to be better.
Yeah.
And another thing with Travis Kelce, I don't know if he was injured earlier or was he looking older, but he wasn't looking the same. The playoffs, it was the normal Kelce we seen. So now let's be like, okay, now, as a coordinator, as a coach, yo, I can save Kelce all year, right? Keep him healthy. You don't have to give him 1 million targets. Keep him fresh. We get to the playoffs, he's going to show up. This is a scary team. We talk about dynasty.
Yeah.
What he proved, Joy?
I think it was a complete team win. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes was magical when it was necessary. What we expected, what James said, they had balls in Patty's hands at the end of the game. They won. That's what we expected. But I tried to sneak the defense into the conversation all week long. Just give them a little sprinkle of respect. Remember, they have a really good defense. Remember, the Chiefs' defense was really consistent all season long. They have a couple dogs on that side of the ball that might disrupt a few things.
No question.
That was a defensive battle till the very end. The defense made big plays to keep them in it, to keep the Niners from scoring in overtime the way that they needed to close it out. It was an unbelievable performance by the defense. So what Patrick Mahomes proved to me is just he's in another class when it comes to clutch. Where every time we doubt him, he comes through. It doesn't matter what the situation is, how the game goes, all game long. Look terrible. Niners fans probably getting a little excited.
Yeah.
A tiny little bit of anxiety because it's still him. But you feel good for most of the game. Brock Purdy played at a good level, good enough to win the game. You're right there till the very end. I think that the Chiefs as an organization have a special seasoning combination with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce in that defense. There's no reason for you to doubt this organization. And now that they are a certified dynasty, they're the standard in the NFL. Everyone has to beat them. You have to build your team to beat them. You have to focus on how you can beat them. You have to take advantage of being at the highest level the entire game. You can't make any mistakes. They were out-coached. The defense played better on the Kansas City side of the ball, and Patrick Mahomes was great when it mattered. And that's what you had to have happen in that game. So the Chiefs as a whole just proved that they're operating on a higher level than everyone in the league.
Yeah, is this the greatest Super Bowl run ever?
It gotta be, right? The other Super Bowls, last year was tough too, though. Like I was surprised they did that last year, but Kelce looked better last year, the whole year. Juju, right? We don't think he's a one superstar wide receiver, but he was solid enough, and I think the wide receiver core played a little better. But you look at this year, the biggest question mark on the Chiefs' whole team, not just the offense, the Chiefs' whole team, the biggest question mark was the wide receivers. Yeah. They played bad. They had the most drops in football. I got to check that stat on the break. If a team ever had the most drops in football and they win a Super Bowl. Yeah. Right? And then the game's on the line, and you go out there with your quarterback with the wide receiver that dropped the most balls in football, and they go win a championship. You tell me that's not one of the best performances, the best runs ever. Yeah. And then another thing about Patrick Mahomes is he's been doubted. He was an underdog every game of the way to this championship, other than the Dolphins. Can he go on the road and get it done? We've never seen him. That was a question. We've never been on the road. How's he going to play? Dominates. Well, he can't do against the AFC. He can't do against the number one. Dominate him. Then he beats the NFC's number one seed. So it got it for me. It got to be the best. I don't know.
I'm going to echo that, Shady. I'm going to echo that. I do believe this is the greatest Super Bowl run ever. I think it's the greatest Super Bowl run ever. Maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment, but let me try to make you a prisoner as well then. When was the last time we saw a team beat 2 number 1 seeds plus the number 2 seed? It's only ever happened 6 times in the history of the NFL, but this is the greatest thing you need to look at and witness. They beat 3 top 4 offenses and 3 top 4 defenses, and they did it all on the road. So to put this whole picture in perspective, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the number 1 team in the AFC, the number 1 team in the NFC, the number 2 team in the AFC, the number 2 defense, number 4 defense, number 1 defense, number 2 offense, number 3 offense, number 4 offense. Is there no one else? There was no one else. Send me your best, and I will send them home. Send me your greatest, and I will send them home. Send me their most talented, and I will send them packing. They beat the best teams in football, and they did it all on the road. For me, at least in this moment, greatest Super Bowl run ever.
This is one of the greatest Super Bowl runs ever. I don't think we always have to rank everything as the very best. I think it really diminishes a lot of other people's great accomplishments, but it's certainly in the conversation for all the reasons you just mentioned. There are some incredible Super Bowl runs, and it's up there with them. I mean, we still have an undefeated team from 1972 it's never been touched. It's never happened. I would say the 10-6 Giants beating the Patriots in 2007 with an undefeated team. They beat a 1-seed Cowboys, a 2-seed Packers, and then Tom Brady and Bill Belichick in their prime to keep them from an undefeated season. You have the 2017 Eagles who win with a backup quarterback. Also against Brady. Shout out Nick Foles. How about Trent Dilfer's Ravens, allowing 23 points total over their 4-game run in 2000? There are incredible Super Bowl runs that we've seen. They allowed 23 points total over their 4-game run. 3 points to the Broncos, 10 points to the Titans, 3 points to the Raiders, and 7 points to the Giants in the Super Bowl. I mean, there are some remarkable Super Bowl runs that we've had the privilege to see and know about throughout NFL history. I do think that this is up there with them. Not just because we doubted them, and what we say about a team doesn't really matter. How they played. To Shady's point, you have the most drops in the league, and this is a team that is traditionally built on the offensive side of the ball. Again, their defense was incredible this year. They deserve a lot of credit. They were great in that game yesterday. They deserve more flowers and more shine. But that's not how this team is built. It's built on Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. And if you have the best player in the game not able to take advantage of what he does because everyone's dropping the ball, that's crazy. They played incredible opponents on the way here. They were underdogs in every game except for against the Dolphins and got it done every single time. So, and they beat a great opponent. The San Francisco 49ers did not win this game, but they went all the way down to the wire. They have an incredible defense, incredible players, a great coach. It's not like this was an opponent that wasn't supposed to be there. So to have that performance, to come back again from down double digits to win this game is an incredible accomplishment. I think they are up there with some of the greatest stories that we've seen in the history of the NFL. We can definitely put this in the book with those runs.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with Joy. There's so many special runs that's been out there. I mean, this run right here to me was Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs' greatest run because it didn't look like the years past. They weren't hitting on all cylinders. Patrick Mahomes playing at an MVP level, right? All we talked about really all year long was how good this defense was and how bad this offense was playing, even if it was games to where they were finding ways to win. And nobody expected them to be in the Super Bowl the way they were playing during the regular season, especially after they lost to the Raiders. So it's Patrick Mahomes' special. It's a special run for Patty. I believe it's his best one. But when you talk about just run, like, they were still the 3 seed. So they put themselves in position to still be the 3 seed. We've seen 6 seeds go on and win the Super Bowl and make runs and have every last one of their playoff games on the road. Not one time you get to sleep in your own bed and play at home. So it's been too many special runs out there to say that this one is the greatest, you know, but it was definitely Patty's greatest.
Well, speaking of great runs, we saw a great run earlier in the show, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't a Super Bowl run, but we saw one of the greatest. I think we saw one of the greatest. One of the greatest runs I've ever seen.
Eye off that snake.
This was absolutely James Jones running in the lime green suit. That's one of the greatest runs. Hey. That's one of the greatest.
No.
Hey, and I kind of really been shook all show.
He's still chilling over there.
I've been shook all show. I took my eyes off him yet.
Oh, I love it.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.